Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Friday follow-up. Today's message is going to be a little different. It's ironic how things line up, and then all of a sudden, I've got something to share with you on a Friday morning. A few days ago, two of my grandsons, Xavier is 19 and Justice is 14, came up to me and said, "Grampy, we've never seen you get angry." And I said, "Well, I've gotten angry, but I just kind of keep it in and not throw things all over across the room or anything like that." And I just thought it was an odd observation, but just okay, just kids having a good conversation with their grandfather. And then later on in the week, I get a couple of letters and some emails about a controversial subject that we've been dealing with. And this was the price increase that we announced at the beginning of the year for TOPS membership, where current members' renewal rate went up $5. And we did put in packages for new members, and the basic package was 49 US, 59 Canadian. But bottom line is TOPS membership, if you're a current member, was $3 a month, and then $4 in Canada. And then if you were a new member, it was $4 a month in US and $5 a month in Canada. But new members the following year get to renew at the lower rate. And these decisions were made late last fall, before the inflation announcements of this year and the gas prices. It's not something that we just snap our fingers and we do. We put a lot of time and effort analyzing the data and what we need and to go forward, make sure all our materials change and have the new pricing, such like that, and then we roll it out. And let's just say right off the top here that I understand that folks are on tight budgets, and $5 increase can be a hardship. And there's others out there who think, "Oh, okay, that's what it is. No big deal. All right, we'll talk about that a little bit later." But this week, when I got several letters, and you say, "Well, why all of a sudden? This was announced 6-7 months ago." But people are renewing, and now it's hitting them. Oh, it's $5 more. They realize it. So, and we know that sometimes we need to say things several times before somebody gets the message. Let me say that again. Sometimes we have to say things several times before people get the message. And I know I asked for comments and opinions and questions, but this week, when I'm asked, "Grampy, do you get angry?" and these letters that I got a little angry. I didn't throw things around, like I said, but after all that work, and we tried to keep our costs down, and you're accused of ruining Mrs. Mann's dreams, that you don't know what you're doing, that a $5 increase is just going to ruin TOPS, although it's the first price increase in 7 years. Yeah, it kind of hurts. I've said all along I want to be really a transparent president and give you the facts and share everything I can. But remember that 2% that the lawyers say you got to be careful on, and that will come to fruition a little bit further. Yeah, I got angry, and it hurts. And, I'll get over it. I'm just venting right now. Thank you for letting me do this. But I started to think, how could we have rolled this out a little bit different? You try to make comparisons that it's, so much a week, it's pennies, so much, if you, and I got chastised for saying, well, if you just dump one fancy cup of coffee during the year, that's going to cover the price. We're just trying to make light of a tough situation. Yeah, we're a nonprofit, but we still have expenses. So I started looking at a few things this week, and I went to Mr. Google and pulled up the 2022 best weight loss programs. As you can imagine, there's a whole bunch of them out there. We're us and them. And I started looking at things, and because of that 2% that the lawyers say, please be careful as you talk about things, I'm not going to name them. But I think if I describe a few things, you folks will see what I'm trying to get at. There's actually one company out there that for $45 a month, they'll send you a weekly challenge. Where have you heard that before, folks? There's another group out there that will actually do the portion control for you. Yes, they will send you all your meals once a month for over $300. Okay. There's another group, excuse me, that charges on average $30 a month. There's companies who sell pills that go for $100 for 2 bottles, and that's just to help you lose 20 to 40 pounds. There's every book out there talking about weight loss, and those books average $15, $20, $25 each. And there's other plans of similar nature that are in excess of, let's say, more than $5 a month. Okay. And then there's the ones that if you want to do it on your own, and you go to a nutritionist or a dietitian, and that's like $85 a visit. Now, these are average prices, but just to prove my point, we're not talking $5 a month, are we? And then for those who need surgery, and that's a serious subject, folks. Folks who need members who need bariatric surgery probably need more support if that's possible for that journey that they have to take, and that can be in excess of $20,000. Clearly, we're not talking those other people, those groups, those organizations, them. We're not talking $5 a month for them. So you can see why I get a little angry when somebody says that you don't know what you're doing, Rick. You're ruining tops. How dare you charge these outrageous prices? When you look at all these other organizations, trying to be careful here, and you think about what they're doing, and again, for-profit, nonprofit, doesn't matter. Everybody's got their expenses to pay, buildings to take care of, personnel, postage, material printing, all that. And you boil it down. And remember, I said things line up. My grandson's questioning why I don't show my anger, getting these letters this week, and looking at almost every third, probably, probably if I do a better count, but it seems like every few commercials, there's one of these groups touting that they're the best, and they want you to pay more than $5 a month. And at the bottom of the screen, and I froze the image so I could read it to make sure, and it says, with our plan, let me rephrase. They don't say it. I'm going to put a word in. With our expensive plan, with that, if you cut back on your calories and increase your physical activity, you will lose weight. But you got to buy their plan first. Folks, that's what we lead with. That's what you're paying the $3 to $5 a month for Tops, because that's all we say is we're going to help you with portion control. We encourage you to increase your physical activity, and we're there to support. Oh, wait a minute. Do any other those organizations for those exorbitant prices they charge offer a support system like Tops does? They don't. That's what sets us apart. But yet, $5 a month is considered ruining Mrs. Mann's dream. And that, you know, the guy they brought in doesn't know what he's doing. I honestly, folks, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt. I'll get over it because I know I'm on the right side of us, but I need help. I need help. Remember, I said at the beginning that we have to acknowledge that folks who are on a tight budget, any price increase is going to be a hardship. But if you're not one of those members, there are things that you can do to help keep our costs down. You can buy more materials from our top store and just have them available for members to take. They don't have to know where they came from. The treasurer could be doing it, or individuals could be doing it. And we want to be respectful of our members who are on a financial roller coaster. We don't want to rub it in their faces. We just want to help them without, you know, in your face type thing, being supportive in a financial way. You can make donations to Tops. Okay. There's a lot of nonprofits out there, folks, who rely on donations. And we'll be talking more about that, you know, down the road. But those are the things that you can do. So, you know, when these things line up and you see on the commercials, and I know I've been asked, why aren't we out there competing on the airwaves? And what do we have to do to get up on the Google search? Well, it's going to cost more than $5 a month from each member, folks. But if we do this, if we push back respectfully, and we just keep on wearing our Tops clothing when we're out and about and talk about what we are all about. And when they say, that's all it costs, $37 a year, and you're getting a magazine 6 times a year, and you have access to the website, and you can buy books and journals that are not $15, $20 a piece. Wow. Why aren't you known all across the United States and Canada? It's a good question, folks. Okay. So I appreciate you letting me vent. I ask one more favor. This probably will be a little controversial, and I'm finding that sometimes when we talk about a controversial subject, we get more clicks. That's lingo in the ad business, I guess, more clicks. So I need you folks to push this video. I need you folks to talk about what we're getting for our $37 a year. And those packages for new members, it's just a way of getting them the material to start off with, just so they get on a good start. And the $37 is based on that, and we just add what it costs to ship these materials to them. Yeah, are we making a little bit on each product? Yeah, that's what we have the Tops store for. There are 3 things that a nonprofit can do, especially Tops, to raise revenue: membership fees, sales, and donations. Those are the 3 things. That's something that's been there all along, even before I came on board. So to those of you who are upset and write to me that, you know, you think I'm ruining Tops, I get it. If it makes you feel better to do that, send them. I'll read them. I will respond to as many as I can. But I'm just saying, folks, let's compare us versus them. I think we're better off. I think we have the best weight loss support group in the world. We are the least expensive weight loss group in the world. And I know we're the only ones to offer a support system. And oh, by the way, just in closing, all those other organizations out there, they don't offer a recognition program. So our TOPS members, if they choose to be part of our recognition program, they can. Those other folks don't have that. So for that $3 to $5 a month that you're investing in your health, you're getting a lot of value for that. And for those who are struggling, I am deeply sorry it is, but we'll try to do things to continue to help you out respectfully, because you are just as important as the next person next to you who is not having an issue with the increase. We are all in this together, folks, and that's what we have to remember. Mrs. Mann started out by saying, I think my friends need help in losing weight. And that's what we are trying to do. We are out there to help our members lose weight and get healthy. So please share this, get it out there, help your members in your chapter or friends and family. And I'll see you next Friday.